On my way. Sorry. You just want to get... It's just... Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left. Life's hard here, especially for them that don't fit in so well. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Thanks, mister. That's what my dad... Where are we headed? That's on account of how I never met her. I don't rightly know. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here. It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers. Go! Got him off!
Huh? I smell blood!
Here they come!
Attack! Attack!
Brace hit! Nice one! Heading back. Heading back. On my way. Where are we headed?
I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along. Armed strangers wandering into my camp for one. Some of my camp wandering out for another. You want to try standing outside in the heat, keeping your sights open for the next marauder raid? No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a I've crossed off my share of marauders. This ain't about them. I go looking for Zoe, I leave the camp undefended, seeing as I'm the only one of us who knows her way around a gun. Hence my dilemma. It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place. Could do without the gallows humor. Over in the hothouse. 10. I'll tell you what I can. Well, enough to know we never got on. Zoe and Stefan were close. If anybody knows the workings of her mind, he does. Vex me. If she told anybody, they ain't telling me. What is it?
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear? I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, Grandmother, the Strange.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. Reed Thompson, you here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then? I can't say I blame you. Reed is positively soporific. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here. he would do such a thing. Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service. You've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollowed out workers laboring their... You know that's true, don't you, Ms. Holcomb? Your father died of old...
He was tired all the time, sure, but he was old, ma'am, and he raised me all by his lonesome.
Look what they did to this child. Lost her family to the company, and... I trust you will listen to your conscience.
If you're hungry, Stefan's got supplies.
You hungry? We got canid ribs, canid flank, canid snout. Something... You mean Zoe? Yeah, we were Zoe and I were gonna watch the serials, as is our custom. She never turned up. I looked around, but she was... You sound like some type of corporate fixer at... Zoe was always obsessed with this serial. Masked marketeer. A scion of Byzantium turns to banditry and teaches his maraud... Shame she up and vanished when she did. I had a surprise lined up. Hey, I got... Fresh off the limb, and that...
If you're hungry, Stefan's got supplies.
I always wanted to poke around in here. left. That's the last of them!
Process
Here they
invested.
come!